Hello everyone, I'm super excited that you're joining in for my YouTube channel. Today we'll be going through NFT tutorial, how we would be generating thousands of NFTs using code, and we'll be doing that in 60 seconds. So I'll be teaching you everything from top to bottom. This tutorial is going to be a very holistic tutorial, and this is all that you are going to ever need. One thing I want to mention, the reason why I'm making this tutorial is because I went viral on TikTok and everybody asked me thousands of comments, hey, they want to watch, they want to see everything in detail, and that's why I decided that I'm going to make this tutorial. So yeah, super excited to be here. Just to tell you one thing, I'm going to divide this tutorial in 4 different steps. So we are going to learn 4 different things. In step 1, we'll be cloning a code. So this is a Hashlibs art library that we'll be downloading from the internet. I'm going to be going through exact process how we do it. It's an open source library, so we can use it. Step 2, we'll be generating NFTs. These NFTs are generated using the already existing art that is inside this code base, but we'll still be generating it. Step 3, we'll be creating our own art on a free software like Figma. So you can use that. You can also use Photoshop or Figma to create your own layers, because every NFT consists of multiple layers. And step 4, which is the last step, this is when we'll be deploying one. I'm going to show with one example on the biggest NFT marketplace on the internet. So all in all, it's going to be a very comprehensive and exciting tutorial, and you're just gonna need this. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to share my screen and exactly show you the whole process, how we go about doing it. So on the first step, I want you to go to GitHub and to go to Hashlibs library. As you can see inside the screen, there the first step that you have to do is you have to click on the code and actually clone the code. So in order to clone that, this is just means downloading the code. So you just go on the terminal. If you're using Windows, it's going to be command prompt, and you just have to write git clone, and that's it. Once you do that, this code is going to be automatically downloaded for you. I already downloaded it yesterday, so I do not have to do it, but you have to definitely do it. I'm just gonna go inside the code, and then we're gonna take it from there. So perfect. The first step that you've done is you've downloaded the code. If you do not have Git installed, it comes usually pre-installed in a lot of different computers. But if it's not installed, this is the link that I'm going to share with you. You can easily within 30 seconds just install Git. Second thing that you need to install is Node.js, which is one of the libraries of JavaScript. JavaScript is one of the most famous languages out there, and Node.js is one of the most famous framework from JavaScript. You can download the Node.js from this link. I'll be sharing this link with all of you inside the description, so no need to worry about that. This process also takes only 2 minutes. So I've downloaded all of the code. I'm just gonna go inside Visual Studio, and this is the state of the code that I exactly have. This is the repository. I'm just gonna go to the basics here, and here once you go inside the code, this is the whole code which is structured. You've got different builds, you've got different layers, you've got source. But for you, let's keep it simple. We are gonna go to config.js. This is the file that exists inside the source folder, and this is where most of the configuration of the code actually goes. So don't worry about a lot of other things that are there. First step that we are gonna do, we are gonna make some changes to the configuration. So let's say we have called it, the legendary collection. We're just gonna name it like this, the legendary collection, and this is a legendary collection. So really basic. I love it, just to show that there are changes that we are making here. Other than that, we've got something like grow edit size to this, how many NFTs you want there to be generated. I've changed some of the layers here. These layers are exactly coming from this layer folder that we've gotten here. So it's really important, the order is really important, because the layer that comes on top is going to be the first one which is going to be placed. So this is really important. We've used something like background, eyeball, eye color, just to show you exactly what they are. You can see them here. Eyeball is also here, eye color is also here. So these are different layers. I think now it's time that I show you how all of these things come together, and how exactly we can generate NFTs automatically. So right now, this is also important, grow edition size to 5. So we're gonna have 5 different NFTs which are generated. So I go inside my terminal, it's command prompt for Windows, and I just run npm run build. npm is the node package manager which is used in order to build the node code that we've written. And once we do that, let's see what are the things that we have created. So we've created these NFTs. Congratulations guys, just running this, you've created your own NFTs which you can upload on OpenSea, and this is really exciting. So now we are just gonna go and create our own kind of designs or own NFTs, and I'm going to show you how exactly that works. So I would need to go inside this Figma. Let me show you how exactly this works. So these are Figma designs that we've created. I've actually taken the initial version from another online platform and just made small changes, actually very few changes to it. So we've got 4 different layers that we've created. Figma is an open source software which is used in order to figure out, in order to design different things. So here you can change things, for example, background, eyes, all of them have been created inside Figma. You can do that. I can change the coloring here. As you can see, for example, I can just change my background to dark blue, but obviously it doesn't look that good, so we're not going to do it. I'm just going to revert it back by Command Z, and now we are back to our background. So these are the 4 layers that we have. I've named them left eye, right eye, mouth, and background. Already downloaded these layers, and you can see all of these layers here. I'm going to copy them and I'm going to put them inside my layers folder here. This is really important that you do it. So once I do that, it is asking me to replace. It's okay, I'm gonna replace them. I did this already yesterday night, so it doesn't matter. But for you, you have to put all of them there, and these layers are gonna come here. Renamed it background color. This is left eye, mouth, right eye. Left eye, right eye, and then this is mouth. So these are the 4 different layers that we had created. Now our plan is to run them, and we're gonna make 10 different NFTs. So let's change this to 10. Let's see what happens once we do that. So we go back and we're gonna run npm run build. And now we've created 10 different NFTs. This is amazing. Let's go and look at them. Oh, amazing. This actually looks really good. If you go inside the Figma Designs, this is how we have created them. And it just takes, based on the iterations, all of this, and it has created 10 different NFTs, which a lot of them look really pretty, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so this was the whole process. Congratulations guys, put a pat on your back. You've actually learned how to create your own NFTs, and now you can do it with code. You can even generate 10,000, 20,000. You just have to create your own designs inside Figma, inside Photoshop. This is really easy. We also want to upload them on something like OpenSea, which is one of the biggest marketplaces where people trade different NFTs. So this is what we are gonna do. We're gonna go on OpenSea, and I'm gonna show you how to upload one NFT there. Obviously there are ways that you can also write scripts in order to upload 10,000 of them automatically, but don't worry about them. Right now we're just gonna do one of them, and that's gonna be good. So right now I'm signing in using my private and public key. So just sign in on the OpenSea, and here I clicked on create. So I'm just gonna use one NFT that we created, and I'm gonna upload it. This is one of the images that we've created. We're gonna take this yellow one, and this is the NFT. I'm just gonna say smiley face of a legend. So we're just gonna do that, and once we have done that, we do not have to add any other information here. We can decide which blockchain we want it to be. I've already added Ethereum, not Polygon. We also have a Polygon, but I'm just gonna add Ethereum, and let's see how the whole process goes. And wow, this has been created. So I'm just gonna take the link, and I'm gonna share a link with you. This is our first collection on OpenSea. Anybody can go and buy my NFT. This is the link for it. So it's automatically, it's easily uploaded. So now the whole process looks exciting, because we did in step 1, we wrote the code, changed the code, create our own designs, and now uploaded it on an OpenSea marketplace. This could be a very exciting business for you. And one thing guys, I forgot to mention, as you can see in my screen, every NFT, how is it different from a JPEG? There's a certain level of metadata that is associated to these images. So nobody can copy the main authentic NFT. As you can look inside this, for the first image that we created one.json, which is in JSON folder. So this is exactly the metadata for the first NFT. So this is really exciting. It is connected exactly to the image. You can change all of this metadata inside the configuration as I showed you. I'm gonna go off for now, but don't forget to like this, don't forget to subscribe, because on this YouTube channel, I'm gonna be bringing the most value ever for you. We're gonna be going in detail and not superficial. So yeah, see you next week.